PandaSoup, let's do it.
Question for
We
bro.
do this.
What's that?
Yeah.
So, bro, because you take that lane of not disciplining anybody else's kids, right?
Okay.
What if you're dating a chick, right? And
What's up with that weird ass
you, y'all vibing, right? And then you meet the kids and they bad as hell.
Okay.
Is that
do they have their father in their life? That's the question.
What if the father's active, but he ain't a good dude?
If he's not a good guy, then it has to be a negotiation. Like, I have to talk to that father because because I'm a father, so that's why I say that. Like, I don't want nobody touching my kid. So if it's an issue, I want you to be able to come to me like, hey, as a man, like I gotta be like, man, your kid, such and such is doing this, such and such is doing that, and it's causing a rift, and I'd rather come to you as a man about you and your kid. But if you just like, I don't know what to do either, and she kind of like, I don't know what to do either, I gotta give everybody ultimatum. I'm like, hey man, I'm not trying to hit your kid. I'm not trying to put my hands on your kid, but he's causing too much havoc. No. I have to negotiate with that father. I have to.
Now let's say he like, no, don't touch my kid. Is that a deal breaker? Is it like, I'm cool?
Oh yeah, that can be a deal breaker. For sure. For sure.
What's a deal breaker? What you mean?
Bro, look, that's like me. I don't want nobody touching my kids. Let's say if my baby mamas went on and they got a husband and he hit one of my daughters, I would be livid. Like I would come with every force in my power to bring that pain down, because if it was to be
you're thinking all real. I'm sorry to cut you off.
Go ahead.
I'm so sorry. You're thinking all with emotion. That's why. That's your problem. No, you can't think like that. Of course, I get it. Oh, it's a girl. That's my baby. That's my princess. Like, you gonna love them more than any woman in the world. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. But that's what's wrong with the world right now. No, if they fuck up, they know. I don't care how cute they are. You know, right from wrong, this, that, and the third, and I done told you, you need your ass. You need to learn, because can I tell you something? When they step out in the real world, ain't nobody finna get them no bricks like that. These white folks ain't finna play with them. Ain't nobody finna play with them at the end of the day. So no, you're getting that ass whooped. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck if you got blonde hair and blue eyes. I'm tearing that ass up.
From Brill's perspective, he feel that that's a conversation you got to have with me first. Yeah. Before anything. Like, you got to talk to me first before
about whooping. That's good. So that between you and your woman, or however it works, like, yeah, y'all do that. Have those conversations and y'all clear it out. But kids, in my opinion, at the end of the day, it all depends on, do y'all think that kids need ass whoopings or not? That's it, period, point blank. And I feel like these kids need their ass whooped. And I feel like our generation, Gen X, whatever, these kids are fucked up. I work with kids, okay? My job, I work with adolescents. Do you understand me? And these kids are fucked up because they don't get their ass whooped. Their parents are scared of them. They do what they want, and nobody's beating their ass, period.
See, this generation of kids.
I'm not against
Clark.
whoopings.
I can't think of that movie, but Mr. Clark.
but I'm not against whoopings. So look, this is all I was saying.
But can I tell you something? During that, it was different. Them kids was truly from poverty and fucked up. Nowadays, a lot of kids is spoiled. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. Like, Americans got it good. We're spoiled. Like, I don't care what nobody say. Like, I low-key hate this country because, like, we're spoiled and we're lazy. These kids are spoiled and lazy. YouTube babies, TikTok babies, like, these kids are like born with tablets, like, in their hands, like, literally.
Crazy. I seen a baby slap her mama with the iPad and said Coco Melon.
See what I'm saying? That shit, like, I mean, like, kids are bad. I was growing up, like I couldn't disrespect my auntie. I couldn't even walk in nobody's house without speaking. Like you could take your kids places, like take them to your auntie's house, your parents' house, anywhere, and like when they walk in somebody's house, they don't even speak. They just like it's crazy to me. It's very different, you know, because they don't get ass whoopings. They don't have no respect, like because there's no consequences. You do right because why? There's consequences. You guys fuck up. You guys don't fuck up. Why? Because you're afraid of the consequences, correct? These kids have no fear or nothing because there's no consequences at all.
So what happened, Con?
What'd you say, Con?
I said I couldn't play with my toys in my grandma's house.
Why? Why?
I had to be well behaved. What you mean? There was no toys in the living room. She's right. These kids be
right. They be wilding, don't they? Motherfuckers, I'm telling you, listen, and I'm just not like beat these kids, disrespect them. Let me tell you something. My kids are spoiled. Do you understand me? Like beyond spoiled, okay? They are loved. When I go to work, I be like, oh my gosh, I want to go home because I miss them. I miss their presence. I love them. I live for my kids, but I will beat the dog shit out of them. For real. They know that. I will fuck them up. Like literally, like I come like I'm like I don't play no games. My son will tell you right now, like, oh yeah, she beat her ass. Like I jump on them. Headlocks, punch, I do all that. I have to. They're men. I gotta put fear in their heart now. So like when they get older and bigger than me, like they're not gonna try me. Like I'm not gonna be one of these women gotta call the police on my kids. Fuck that. No. Motherfucker, what I say go.
Hey, that's why I feel like what you just said. I wonder if do all moms think like that. I feel like because my mom felt. I don't know. Like I feel like do moms feel that way? Like I gotta make sure this nigga know. Don't fuck with me. When he get old, don't fuck with me.
No, women are different, right? Nowadays, like, and that's another topic we're gonna have to touch because I'm so tired of women thinking that men are supposed to do this and do that. Like that just irritates my soul. Like, bitch, who do you think you are? Like, I'm like, that just irritates God. Like, nobody supposed to just be getting your hair and nails done just because, or buying you all this expensive shit just because. Like, no, like, what are you doing at the end of the day? So that's just a whole other topic. I'm not that kind of woman. Like, I mean, I could be, but I'm not. So
that's the topic of this week sometime, modern woman.
Later, yeah. About these girls, but like so Brill, yeah, what these kids ask, like, I mean, like if you got step kids and you've been going strong, like you need to come over here, like I'll whoop them for you. Like I'm just oh no, your problem is that you don't want nobody whooping your daughters. Like, I mean, like, you better.
Like versus either or.
That's all I was saying. I was like, as far as me being an active parent, like where if my kids' mothers were to have, you know, spouses or whatever, I would prefer them to call me.
How many daughters do you have?
I have 3.
Okay, and how many baby mamas do you have?
3.
Okay, well, you should have thought about that after the first one. I'm just saying because everybody, like, you know, like we mess up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I did it. And then I was like, damn, I learned from that because co-parenting is a big deal. Mm-hmm. You lose a lot of you lose a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? When they go over there, you really don't know what's going on. I'm just saying you don't know who they gonna have, what type of company they keep, what they do, you don't. You know, so like after the first one and that didn't work, like when you did that the second and third time, like come on now, bro, like that should have just like raised red flags for you. So like for you to be asking for all these things and expect all of this stuff, like I'm not trying to come at you know in any kind of way, like you should have just thought about that then. I'm just keeping it real because I'm in the same predicament, the same position you in right now. Yeah, and this shit ain't no joke. Because no matter what you say or you tell them, once you go and you release, oh my God, like I don't even want nobody taking my kids swimming, like literally, like because I'm scared they're gonna let them drown. So like, but when they go, like They over there. What am I gonna do? I'm not there. Let's be real. So like, you got all them stipulations. That's why, like, we shouldn't just go around just fucking people and having kids. At the end of the day, like, if you want things to be a certain way, then make it your business. Like, this is the woman that I'm gonna be with. Then you can call off the shots. But now you cannot. Let's be honest. As much as you want it that way, you cannot do that.
That's
you
true.
Just can't. Because I'm dealing with the same shit. I cannot.
I agree.
Yeah, you can say you don't want nobody.
But it's like if my daughters call me with the shit, it'll be a problem. It's gonna instantly be a problem.
After that good speech, I feel a good speech.
Yeah.
At the end of the day,
if my daughters be like, Dad, if my dad, Joe, Allen, whoever put touched me or hit me or did something to me, I'm on the way. I'm on the way, and
I don't condone it, like with just random niggas, but I'm telling you, like, if it's somebody your baby mama be,
I don't give a fuck. Look, that's the thing. I don't care because
it can be
you ain't no feelings. It don't.
I gave my baby mama already an out. I said, if they fuck up, call me. Call me. That's all you got to do.
No, it don't work like that.
And
because
if it don't,
can't necessarily, can I tell you something?
Well, then she already gave her. I gave her a legitimate way out without her having to have another man touch my kids, right?
If they do discipline, it's gonna be cool until his daughter call him.
Until my daughter called me. If my daughter called me, see, I don't care about nobody else and what everybody else got to say.
You're not putting groceries over there. You're not doing none of that. You're not putting gas, paying car insurance, paying rent,
James,
everything in between. If you smoke weed, you're not buying
somebody,
that. You're not supporting the mama wine, champagne, nails.
Somebody whoop King. James, where you at?
James?
No, he got to get his ass whooped if he's out of pocket. And that's your problem, though. You shouldn't be having babies with bitches you can't trust. Like, with just women that's just going to let people dog your kids out. That's out.
Hey, somebody touch King, I'm going to go beat their ass.
Yeah, we all popping up.
That's out.
That's what we're trying to say. That's what we try to say. We all popping up. It's gonna be a problem. We got problems. We got problems with anybody touching anybody's kid. That's just what we. That's just how we.
Are we talking about women? Are we talking about y'all baby mamas that's dating or together with real men that they're going strong with?
Yeah, I don't give a look.
Talking about
I don't care.
Random dudes that they're doing it to.
Either way, I think I'm gonna be more. I'll be more mad at somebody that I already have a baseline with.
Okay, bro. Let's talk about. Let's focus this conversation. Let's have this towards like, you know, baby mamas or whatever, women that y'all co-parenting with that has like that have strong spouses that they are with, men that they're going strong with, that are in their life, that are really there. They can whip their ass. Period. Like, listen to me. Like, I'm a whole woman. I was raised good. Like.
It's not.
I'm telling you, my man right now.
Hey, girl, fuck that.
Fuck that all the way. I don't know. See, that's where men and women do this. Part on that conversation. Men and women go like this.
My kids spend so much time with my man. Listen, when we go out, they think that those are his kids. They're around him so much that he's starting to look like them. Do you understand what I'm saying? So listen to me at that. You know how people like they pets, they dogs and shit like that. He is, you know, they're starting to look like their stepdaddy. I'm dead ass. I go pick them up from St. Key. They be like, oh my gosh, they look just like you and their dad. Like, you know, you feel me? Because he like really there for them. He can wear their ass out. I be calling him, requests. What when you get home?
We can't hear you, Conrad. You on mute. You muted.
So
you muted on Discord. There you go. Okay, go ahead, Conrad. What you say?
Let her finish.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, finish. She's trying to let you go.
Oh, okay. I got a question. Has anybody ever been whooped as a kid by somebody that wasn't their father?
Hell
Yeah.
no. Hell no.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Like family members?
Like family members,
I'm
yeah.
gonna be honest with
Family,
you, like,
but no step parent ever touched me in no type of way.
no, because I never was in that situation. Like, I was
Yeah, that's what I'm.
Let me tell you something. My granddaddy beat the dog.
Bro,
You
my-
said anybody. I went to Marcus Garvey School where the principal whooped your ass.
Okay, we get that, but
Is that different?
that's different. That's different. But like another man,
Fuck no.
like look, if another man touched me while my dad was an active parent, it'd be a problem. It would have been a problem. Same way I am. If another man touched my kids while I'm an active dad, it's going to be a problem.
You real? He told me he need therapy.
I look.
He
I
needs
might.
somebody that he needed a one-on-one. No, for real, he needed.
I might because ain't no look. Ain't nobody touching my kids. I'm an active dad though. I'm an active dad, so
I feel like when you active, it's a
I
little
feel
bit
like
different.
real. I feel like real. Like as an active father, and you hear
you can always talk to me.
All through the years.
Yeah.
My
No.
daddy came. Listen,
No.
he dropped off gifts. I didn't even know. Gifts, nice gifts to my house, all of that. That's not stopping shit. I don't care. Listen, this is the man. He's there with me like 24/7 though. Do you understand what I'm saying?
We would have problems.
You ain't had that baby with that new.
We would have problems. I would be like, you let who did what to what? You did let what to do what to what?
Listen, that's calm. Don't listen to these men because they're living in la la land. That's not the real world. I'm sorry, that's not. It don't work like that. It just most definitely don't work.
Hey,
like
bro. Hey, bro. It's like it's survival of the fittest. It gotta work like that.
No, it don't.
Look,
Now,
Conrad, you got a kid, don't you?
Don't.
Conrad,
It don't work like that.
you got kids.
Bro, not taking nobody whooping.
Oh, these mother. Look, this is why. This is why they can kind of nod with you because they don't got kids yet.
Man.
But wait,
Can I tell
I've been
y'all
active
something?
in a kid's
My
life.
kid's
Say it again?
biological father, he don't
I've
even
been
believe
active in
in
a kid's life.
But
So,
I'm
like-
saying, like, if when you have a kid, your own kid, you don't want nobody touching your kid. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, that's what I'm saying. But if I wasn't active, I understand. If you're active, I wouldn't even have to. I could just call you and be like, "Hey, bro, your kid's wilding."
That's what I'm saying. If I'm active, call. Hey, man, hit me up, and let me.
What do about this? Like, you know what I mean? And if the dad's tripping, it's just like,
Listen,
I'm
so can I tell you something?
Daughter. If I had a
No,
daughter
that's
and you
out.
active, you're not. No.
Look, you not hitting my daughters. Look,
How is a look on your part? Let me tell you something. If you have a dog and your dog is acting up, are you gonna call the breeder that you brought it from and say, "Can you come beat this dog just pissed in my house, or he just bit
That's
me,
a good
or
point.
I
That's
wouldn't
gave
That's a
respect
good
in
point.
your
think no daughter.
like
huh?
that's out. Like I don't give a
That again?
don't
That's a
care.
good.
I wouldn't
That
think
don't
no
work
daughter. I wouldn't even touch a daughter.
Yeah,
You
that's
can't touch
Facts.
bro.
Oh,
That
I understand where
I guess
you can't
it's just that man and woman thing again. Men, it's like unspoken codes.
Yeah, don't.
It's
touch-
unspoken. You don't touch
Yeah.
bro. You don't touch another man's kids. Period.
Calm down now. I hear it. With the little mommy, the little baby girls. I get it. Like, cause at the end of the day, listen, man, even the biological father, they not even gonna really want to pop their daughters.
Exactly.
Like that. So I get that. No. I understand that. But you could definitely, if you wanted to have to pop them, I would get it. But believe me, if I'm dating and with a man, he's gonna have a heart. Like he's gonna be the type of man that he don't even want to hit a baby girl. Do you get what I'm saying? Like he's not gonna feel comfortable with that. Just like how y'all.
How do you feel?
You talking about like a smack in the hand? Don't touch that like that. Different.
Put that down.
Okay, now look. Now look. So I've had it. I've had this done where my daughter's mom would call and be like, they acting up. I could get on the phone with my daughters and say, what y'all doing? They'll bust out in tears because
they know.
when I say something, it's law. It's completely different. I'm way in California. My kids was in Arizona at the time.
Right.
I could make a call to my daughters. I got a 10-year-old and I got a 6-year-old. I say, what the fuck y'all doing? What y'all doing? Why your mama calling me? Before I even, get into any type of discipline, they already broken. Because it's different when I say something.
You so much, right? You have that relationship with them. They respect you that much. They don't even want to disappoint.
So that's why I say, if another man hit my kids, when I can make a call, I'm going to have a problem.
Around my kids to where if they do something wrong and they got to get checked about it, that
if it's like a conversation, I get it. Discipline them. Don't hit my kids. They mama can whoop them. Why he gotta whoop them?
Well, see, because you got girls, it's a little different. But I'm telling you, like, they might have to get a little pop. But can I tell you something? No real man is gonna go physically hard on there. See, you're talking about girls. Now we're talking about boys. It's different. You know what I mean? It's gonna be different. But like, even the father, I understand. I respect that. They're a real, like a father, like your blood, your seed.
How you feel if it's another woman with your kids?
So
you're not even gonna want to whoop her ass like that.
So the stepmoms of your sons can whoop them?
Absolutely. If she there, she support my kids. Let me tell you, all my boys got hair. So if I'm like, call they daddy, like, look, the boys, they going over there with you. They need their hair done. You know, can you have your girl? What she do? You know, she like a good woman. She there. She rocking, rolling. You know, obviously money is coming from out of their home, out of their pocket. You know, if he's buying them shoes, out of everything. If y'all together, y'all want anything that comes from my man. This how I look at it. It's coming from me. That's what I'm saying. What's his is mine. What's mine is his. All that. So if she's allowing that to happen, like absolutely,
I wouldn't.
Like, you know
I wouldn't.
mean?
As a man, I wouldn't let my girl whoop my other kids. Why? Why does she?
Yeah.
Why do she need to when I'm there?
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Like whoever married you, they gotta be absolutely special because that's crazy. Like I'm sorry. I'm just so because the type of woman I am, like I am so strong and so 10 toes down. Like I mean, like what the fuck? If you came at me like that, I'd be like, I'll look at you, I'd be like, are you like after everything? But
it wouldn't make sense though to me, in my opinion.
No, because you would know that I would never just whoop them for no reason. Do you understand what I'm saying?
No,
like,
I get what you're saying.
My own kids for no reason. Like they gotta really fuck up or be disrespectful for me to like have to beat their ass. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like I don't just abuse kids and stuff like that.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Then we wouldn't just be a good match because we're supposed to be one. And if I make a decision, you would know and love me enough and know my character to know that decision I made had to have been right. Do you get what I'm saying? Like if you know me like that,
I feel you, but to a certain extent because it's kind of like all right, let's say if you was to like spank the kids, right? Boom. And then let's say they go and they get on the phone, they call their mama. Now they mama want to fight. They want to like now she not like it's an issue. It's actually caused more harm than good, to be honest. Versus if you just tell me, hey, they acting up, and then I whoop them, and it ends there.
Listen, can I tell you something? Listen to me. That I can't do that every time because you're not always going to be at home. If you're working, you're doing whatever, you want to go play basketball with your boys, you're on a game, whatever, you out mowing the line, I don't know, grocery shopping, I don't know, cleaning the car, I don't know. You want to know, and I have to know. I have to be able to hold my shit down. Like You mean to tell me you gotta be there every time? No, they need to respect me when you're there, and when you're not motherfucking there, I have to hold my own, like with or without you. Fuck no, I can't call. Okay, yeah, and by the time she gotta call daddy and woo woo woo. No, you're gonna get your shit together right motherfucking now. What the fuck did I just say? What did I tell you to do? Period. Like, no, I'm not having that. Like, how does that make me look? If we supposed to be together and I call you every time some shit pop off, what, are you kidding me? What type of respect am I gonna get? No. Like, I don't know how that's gonna work. Like, I don't know how you're supposed to date somebody.
Nigga would say you always gotta call your baby.
Right.
Daddy.
You call him.
You always gotta call that.
Look at you, get on call like that. No, deal you my motherfucking self. No, but I'm not gonna do your kids like that anyway. But I'm just saying, like, it's not gonna happen like this. I'm just, who wants that? Like, damn, if you gotta leave, go to the store, be gone for a few hours, like, damn, don't you want to trust me that I can hold it down? Like, I don't have to call you like they're bouncing off. You're doing this.
Look, I got a question.
I'll stop doing that. Would
you let a stepmother whoop your children?
Say it again?
He don't want nobody. He don't even want to whoop his own kids.
Would you let a stepmother whoop your children?
They're gonna be different.
Oh, I said no.
Up?
I prefer her to talk to me because it stopped the bullshit. Because you gotta,
you don't have his baby mama.
You gotta really think about this.
Whoop his kids, his baby mama gonna do this.
It's gonna be. It's
not wrong.
It's always gonna be an issue because a baby mama on 9 times out of 10 times the baby mama already don't like you. Like that's just she already just don't like you. She want anything to make something pop off. That's usually how it is.
She don't gotta like me. Can I say something? But as long as she respect you, she gonna respect me.
Yeah,
but long as you set those
even
boundaries,
when she mad, when a woman is mad, and let's be real, when a woman is mad, she don't respect shit. She don't respect shit. She don't respect the space. She don't respect the space. She don't care. And then a woman always say that. Well, you don't got no control over your situation. Your baby. This is a whole different. If I was in a position of if I was really dealing, I might not even be dealing with my baby mama at all. Not talking to her, nothing. Like, how am I controlling this person? How I'm controlling that situation?
Make me say,
go ahead.
Not only that, but how long are you gonna how long are you dealing with that drama too? Like,
that's what I'm trying to say.
How long are you gonna keep continually dealing with? Damn, I gotta fight this nigga tomorrow.
That's what I'm keep saying. Like, every time I whip the kid go and tell his daddy I gotta fight this nigga every week.
Thank you so much. What's his name?
We gotta fight every week.
We gotta fight this nigga every week.
At some point, the kid's the problem.
Yeah, at some point, it's gonna be the kid the problem versus.
Then you don't need to be dating or something real. Like, if you got that, I don't know if you for real pretending, but until you get that in order, you don't need to be.
But what if you had to continuously fight the baby mama all the time because you put your hands on that,
or the baby daddy, or whatever? Because
for how long?
But what do you do?
Let me tell you something. He gonna have to choose his life or confusion with that bitch. And let me tell you, I'm choosing my peace of mind. I'm sorry.
But that's what I'm trying to say as far as the baby daddy go too. You see,
but
I don't want to keep going back and forth with the baby daddy.
Don't let that go down.
So I'm like, I don't want to whip nobody kids anyway.
Y'all dealing with basic ass bitches. That's why I'm not having it.
It's like
I don't respect y'all.
It don't matter about the female.
I got a question.
Go ahead.
The female.
Go ahead, Conrad.
Don't matter. You're not just doing that. You're not whipping nobody kids.
Yeah, you're not whipping like this is all men on the phone, and we all saying in consensus, if somebody whipped our kids, it might be a problem, right? If somebody whip your kids, it's gonna be a problem. We all say the same thing. So it's men in general don't want no other men touching their kids. It's just this, especially if I'm active. If I'm an active father,
active. I got a question.
Go ahead.
One of your baby mamas come up to you and be like, your child was disrespecting my man.
How that child is going to get in trouble for sure, because I don't want my kids to disrespect any adult. Any adult. Don't disrespect any adult. But that don't validate that man to put his hands on my kids.
Some badass children if they're disrespecting any adults. Period. Point blank.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why it results in discipline.
If somebody not touching you, listen. This is really how I tell my kids. If somebody not touching you or telling you to do something wrong, they know something right. Some weird shit. Then you need to respect your motherfucking elders.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't tell them, oh, you just need to listen when a grown up. No, I tell them if somebody's not telling you something wrong or do something is not right or weird, then you need to listen. They know. I talk to my kids about everything. If you fucking have somebody tell you sit your motherfucking monkey ass down, stop doing that, get your ass out of the kitchen, lay down, stop being loud, stop stumping, whatever, get off my couches or stop bouncing that ball in the house, right? You know what I mean? They know the difference between
I agree with that.
You know what I mean? Then they need to listen. Do you get what I'm saying? So obviously people are raising some disrespectful ass kids.
I agree with that. It's like
for example, my mom is allowed to yell at my kids and discipline my kids, but for my brother, my mom, she don't even feel comfortable saying anything to my brother's kids, and that's their grandma. You get what I'm saying? I wasn't raised like that. I was raised to where my grandparents can beat me black and blue. They can hang me out to dry, and that was that. There's nothing, nobody could save me. Do you get what I'm saying? So what's wrong with this generation that think nobody can touch their kids? I'm just fucking confused, which is why they're cussing parents out, beating up their teachers, disrespecting everybody, doing stupid shit on these school buses, bullying people, just a whole bunch of fucking dumb shit. Because they don't have no consequences. They cuss the teacher out, they don't give a fuck. Call my mama. I don't give a fuck. That's what the fuck she gonna do? That type of shit. They don't care. Because they know when they get home, what's gonna happen? Nothing.
This the first generation. I ain't gonna lie. I don't know how how y'all grew up or whatever, but it's the first generation I've seen that talked about kids that were had deformities or what I'm saying, or special cases type, not like that, but this is the first generation I ever seen that. I always been taught to don't ever, what I'm saying, you get your ass beat for that. This is the first time I seen what I'm saying, this shit is crazy.
That shit hurt your heart. You don't talk about it supposed to be retarded, whatever. You know what I mean? These kids, they running teachers out to school from left and right. I would never be a teacher.
Hey, James, you can attest to this too. I'll stand up for myself, but I'm not going to disrespect the teacher.
Right?
No.
All of it.
You know what I mean? Even if I feel like I'm not wrong, I'm not going to disrespect the teacher.
Just be quiet at some point.
It's disrespecting any adult. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just don't do it. You just don't do it.
Every parent is saying, when I was growing up,
look at Chicago. Bullshit. Bitch, are you? This is bitch, are you face?
James was in class when I got sent to the
They doing the bitch, are you face? Look, he coming, you coming left at him, huh, Chicago? They come left at you, you coming left?
James was in class when I got sent to the office. I did not disrespect.
Bro, I won't lie. My kids are crazy, well-behaved kids. So they incredibly well behaved. For one, my only problem, I won't lie to you, is this little fucking boy I got. My 1-year-old. He don't talk or nothing. He just bad as fuck. He just was look. Chicago don't like that because that's his dog. But my little boy, he the only bad one.
Spoiled. He not bad.
The rest of my kids, they is good kids. I'm telling you,
y'all be getting bad.
I could say one thing to my daughters, it's over. I got to tell this little nigga 32 times.
So you see what I'm saying? Come on now, you got to think about that. I'm raising three boys, black men. You think I'm not finna let my men beat their motherfucking ass? I be tired. They be trying to go back and forth with me because I'm my husband's I'm their first girlfriend type shit. So I be like, I need you to go in there and work that shit out. Like, you know, Adrian is disrespecting me. He's not listening. I told him to do this, that, and the third. Like, you know, and he gotta let him know, nigga, when your mama tell you to do something, like you need to listen, like, you know, or beat that ass. Like when I get home, I'm going to look you, like, period. Like, you don't think they're gonna try certain stuff? Like they're boys, y'all know.
Oh, definitely.
Like, you know, that's why I don't believe also in women thinking that they're like men or they're as strong as men or stronger or can beat up men. No, nigga, a man will knock me the fuck out. Like, I'm sorry, like it's not gonna happen. You know, they understand that, they recognize that at a very young age. You know, that shit can only go so far. So yes, I'm going to send him in there and y'all go back and forth, try that shit with him. And when he beat that ass, I be carrying it all the way upstairs. I be like, yep. Because they'll tell me, like, Mom, when you with me, but when Mr. They'll be like, because they know. They be like, but when Mr. whoop us, but when Mr. they know, like, hell, I be like, yes, babe. But can I tell you something? That's what I looked for, though, in somebody in a spouse. Like, I knew, like, I had 2 kids already before I met him. Like, I knew I was gonna need help in certain things like that. Like, what the fuck support? So why would I? Come on now, you think I'm gonna get somebody that's not gonna help me get these niggas on the right track?
I feel
that's a dumb female. Like, no, I need you to get them right. Like, hell no, I need help handing out these ass whoopings and all that. I don't have the energy for that shit.
We gotta settle it for that.
No, downstairs and high five.
Oh my God, man, really wrong because I be letting them.
No, you're not wrong.
See, because you know that. So I'm just saying, that these other women, somebody like him, you don't think they should be.
I feel like this. Like, she's not wrong. She's speaking good for points, right? And that's all good and handy. But no, not mine, not Brill's. How he feeling? But exemption of us, go ahead. If y'all niggas feel that way.
But the thing is, majority of men gonna feel like us.
I can talk for myself.
The majority of men feel like us because most men don't want nobody touching their kids, especially active fathers. If you active,
sounds like
active is different.